Hi, my name is Vijay Patel, and I'm interviewing with my friend David.
So, tell me a little bit about who you are, what you believe, and why you believe it. Why are you Hindu?
I am born in Hinduism, so I believe in the religion. Religion is for me is like humanity. All people should follow the humanity.
But there are atheists. Are the atheists outside of humanity, or
Actually, I don't know about the atheists.
no?
No,
You never met one?
no.
It's someone who doesn't acknowledge their creator.
Oh yeah. Okay, fine.
They only believe
Believe
that
in, like-
nature, the molecules came together and made everything randomly
Okay.
with no purpose.
No purpose. Okay.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
No, there is their believing, but I think there is something is there.
Yeah.
So I can give you one example. If you put piece of one paper and there is so many color with the brush, the drawing not gonna become itself. It's never gonna become itself. Someone has to draw.
Yeah. There's design.
It's a design, yeah.
It's obvious.
Obvious, yeah. Without any effort, there is nothing gonna be happen.
Do you remember when you were very, very young, your first memories of being in temple or having a religious experience? Can you talk a little bit about when you were very, very young?
Yeah, I'm very small child. I'm believing in the worshipping and everything.
How
I'm
old would
following
you have been when you started to be aware of God?
maybe as soon as I'm going first grade in
Okay. So maybe you were
around 5 years.
5 years old?
5, yeah.
Okay, that's good. And has your love for God grown as you get older, or no?
No, I'm starting from I love the God. For me, I always believe in God from starting.
Do you know of any Hindus who may be struggling with the faith? They don't want to go to temple?
Some of them, we can find it. They doesn't want to go temple.
Do you need to go to temple? Is it important to be?
No, for me, you don't have to go to temple.
Okay.
Your God is in your heart.
Okay. It's a personal thing.
It's a personal thing.
There's no need to go.
Don't need to go.
Okay. What about the community? Is the community important?
The community is very, very important because of the God created the people live together.
But the people that go to meditate in the mountains to be alone, they have a deeper quest, something
that's true.
important that they're searching, right?
That's true.
So there's a balance between the inner life and the social life?
Social life, yes.
Okay. What is your prayer life or your meditation life? Can you talk a little bit about?
I meditate when I wake up in the morning. Just I pray to God. Thank you for everything. Especially I'm wake up. So please give me the good thought about I can do something for mankind.
Okay.
And I pray to God, bless whole family, bless whole world, health and wealth wise.
Nice. When you look at your religion and you compare it with other religions, do you really see them all as equal, or do you see differences?
I think I see every religion have their own the good thing and something bad thing. But my belief is there is I'm gonna give the example. If you want to come to Montreal, you have so many paths. Whichever path you choose, you have to come only one place or same place.
Yeah.
You can choose whatever path. Some path is long, some path short, but you're gonna reach on the same place.
Yeah. Do you think it's true that some paths are better than others because they're quicker, they're less painful?
No, maybe there is just dependent on there is every person has their own belief.
Yeah.
What is the comfort and what they think.
So the person
So
who takes
personally the Hinduism doesn't say I'm the best. They respect. You have to respect every religion, the same. If you say, I'm the best, and there is no religion, I believe that this is not a religion say. I'm the best.
Okay. Now, Jesus Christ said that no one goes to the Father except through me. That's what he said. And I, as a Christian, I believe that. So maybe this is for you, maybe this is difficult for you.
No, but when Hinduism, we believe is that, we are the soul. And all soul is created by God one time.
Yeah.
And so we are the son of God. We are be a God. We can be a God by our doing the things. We can be a God, like a God, not God, but
if we make the right choices.
Right choices, yes.
And the good life.
Good life, yes.
Yeah.
The God is for everyone the same. If you will, the God is for you the same. They're gonna treat as the same thing. Same, like evil, the God gonna treat same.
What do you mean?
Good person, the God treat the same. What is your action? You're gonna be punished by yourself. It's gonna be like a natural.
Cause and effect.
Cause and effect is natural. God never gonna punish anybody. God is always kind. Always.
Yeah,
They're never gonna punish you.
I agree. Yeah. I
Just
agree.
nature gonna punish.
I agree.
It's your duty, what you did.
Yeah.
You're gonna be.
So God doesn't want you to put your hand in the fire, but if you put your hand in the fire,
yes.
you're gonna get burned.
Get burned, yes.
But God is still smiling.
Smiling,
He's always happy.
happy. Yeah.
If you and I disagree about something, we can't both be right.
Yes,
Can we?
yes.
Can we?
No,
No. So contradiction
it's always there.
is always there. But the reason that you have gurus is because they can teach you the right way and the better way, right? And I think that this is what's important in the truth is that there is a big difference between the truth and a lie, and we have many things we can learn to sort out these subtle contradictions. So all of this to say that if you look at Hinduism and you look at Christianity, you can see all the things that are similar, but I always look at the things that are different.
That is different. It's like the Christianity doesn't believe in soul. He said the man is just only body, material, right?
In Christianity?
Yeah.
No, the main thing is the soul.
Soul?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
there is. I heard some Christians like they don't believe in soul. If you die, finish.
No, that's atheist.
Atheist?
Yeah, no, we believe that God created, I have a soul, you have a soul.
Yes.
And God created this soul out of nothing, and that soul is,
Getting like
it's only one life.
one life.
When you die, you go
For
to
in our
judgment.
in our Hinduism, they say that you cannot take so many lives until you are go to high level of God. That time you're gonna stop
Okay.
reincarnation.
You escape.
Escape from reincarnation, reborn.
Yeah.
If you go very high level of like a God, and then you have to stop there. You're not gonna be reborn.
But God himself is uncreated, right?
Uncreated, yes.
And eternal.
Internal, yeah.
All the souls who went up to God,
And God, yes.
they're going to be happy like God, right?
Yeah, yes, yes.
But what about the souls who went the wrong way? Are they in some sort of hell?
They're going in Narka. Narka means like so many sorrow from them. They have to go from very hard path.
But my religion teaches that there's a possibility that some people can say no to God because we're free. We can say no to the love of God and to the goodness of God, and we can end up forever in hell, which would be like your Narak, I guess. But it's a bad place with just suffering, only suffering forever and ever and ever without end. So what this does for my religion is it makes morality very crystal clear. We have to choose God or not God, because you go to heaven or you go to hell. They're two very different endings. Whereas in your religion, maybe you can always end up in heaven, but it's going to take a long time.
Long time, yes. Yes.
So it's interesting difference.
You heard about the Ramayana?
Yeah.
You read the Ramayana story? The Ravana is a great worshipper of God, and he took all strength from God, and as he got all strength from God, after he is like too much, what we say, proud for himself, and then start doing bad for everyone.
Okay. His name is Ramana?
Ravana, yes.
Ramana. It's not Rama.
No, Rama is different and Ram is different.
Ah, okay. Ramana is a bad one.
Ravana is a Ravana is a bad one.
That's a little bit like what we have Satan. In Christianity, we have Satan, who's an angel.
Satan, yes.
You heard about him?
Satan, yeah.
Yeah. So he, Ramana?
Ravana, yes.
Ramana, he's your darkest example?
Yeah.
No one worse than him?
No. He's going with the God because of the God kill himself, the Ravana, after fighting with the last war.
I don't understand.
The last fight with the Rama and the Ravana. That time the Ravana is killed by Rama, so the Ravana gonna be with the God.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because he was defeated
by Rama.
So his pride is gone now.
Yeah, his pride is gone.
He's humiliated, and now he come back to God.
Come back to God. Yes.
Okay. Where is this story?
In Ramayana.
Oh, in the Ramayana. Oh, that's the whole story.
Whole story. That's the whole story.
Okay, that's the point of the story, is to tell that story.
Yes.
Ah, okay. And how big a book is that?
It's very big. Like Ramayana is a very big book. Like
many books.
In one book, it take maybe in shortest 7 days it take to explain.
Oh, okay. This is one of your many
main. The Ramayana is the main.
Oh, that's the main one. Okay.
We have a main two there is a Ramayana and Mahabharata, but there is another 18 Puranas, and there is so many Vedas.
To read and to study, is that important in Hinduism?
Yeah, it's important.
Okay, for everybody.
Everybody. Yeah.
Even if you're poor.
Yeah, but not everybody like reading or saying. But we have so many folk song and everything.
Okay.
So there is the shortest form of the Ramayana and Mahabharata.
Okay. And what about the statues? Can you talk a little bit about why you have statues in your temples?
For remember, and you have to concentrate. You need some solid form.
Okay. To focus
it.
Okay.
Just only focus it.
Okay.
Hindu also believe in just one God, and it's called Shiva. In the lingam.
Yeah.
They never gonna be born. Before the mankind is there, and after mankind is gonna be there always.
Yeah. Shiva. He's the destroyer too. Destroyer, no?
Yeah, there is the Shiva has another 3 form. There is a Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesa. Brahma is for creating. Vishnu for Palana. Palana means to sustain. And the Shiva is like a recycling. But that Shiva and the Lingam Shiva, there's a different.
Oh, the Lingam Shiva.
Lingam Shiva is a different. There is the main God.
Internal.
That they never born, and this before mankind and after mankind this gonna be forever.
And Shiva Lingam is happy, good, beautiful, all the good things.
Good thing, yes.
Yeah, nothing bad.
The Shiva man is kind, always kind.
The Shiva man?
Shiva mean this
kindness.
Always kind, yes.
Okay.
And you can find this Shiva Lingam in Muslimism also. There is a Muslim, the main Makkah and Medina. You know about the Makkah and Medina?
Okay. Oh, no way. Oh yeah. There's a Shiva Lingam there?
Shiva Lingam is there, always there. There is this is the Lingam, and this is the God. In Islam, that doesn't exist. There is a Murti Puja. But they go in Makkah, that time all Muslim, they do the puja.
What is the word? Puja?
Puja. It's like worshipping.
Oh, puja is worshipping. Okay.
Worshipping, yes.
Okay. And the prostration that the Muslims do, is that similar to what you do?
Yes.
Okay.
Because of is before Islam, they are all there is a Hindu.
Yeah.
They are the Hindu.
In that region in Saudi Arabia?
Yes. Now Makkah, there is all this temple. And we are chanting that Hanuman's Strotam, like right now we're chanting this mantra.
Yeah.
It says the Hanumana. We believe, all Hindu believe that the Hanumana is still there
In Mecca.
in Makkah, yes.
It's said in this chant.
Yes.
Talks about Mecca.
Yeah, no, not Makkah, but the God, the Hanumana, is still alive there.
Okay. There.
We believe in Makkah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we believe that.
So this chant right now is talking about Hanuman or
Hanuman, yes, Hanumana.
Hanuman, the monkey god,
Monkey God, yes.
that he's in Mecca
Yeah.
and everywhere else, or just in Mecca? Primarily.
No, he's defined everywhere. In the
He's
world,
everywhere.
is still existing God. Like
Yeah.
he's everywhere.
It's a reality.
Reality, yes.
Yeah. But in a special way, he's there in Mecca.
He's there, yeah.
In Mecca.
Yeah.
More than in the Vatican. In the Vatican, there's a big. Have you seen in the Vatican? There's a big, like a lingam. Like,
Lingam, yes, yeah.
have you seen that?
Yeah, I have a video.
So is there a Hindu origin for that also?
Yeah.
Is that Hanuman or Shiva Lingam, or who is that? What is that? The big thing.
It's a lingam. It's come from earth itself. Nobody create. It come itself.
Oh, it came up like that?
Itself, yeah.
Even though it looks like it's been sculpted by man,
Yeah.
but it hasn't.
No.
It came like that?
Yeah, it's come like. You can find, the every winter, there is you heard about the Himalayas?
Yeah.
There is I forget the name, but there is a link created by water. The lingam create itself by linga.
Oh, okay. Like a fountain of water that gets
Fountain
ice.
of ice, and then it's look like a lingam. Because this is also Shiva.
Okay. And is there any connection with the male sex organ? The lingam?
No,
That's not true?
no, that's not true.
Okay. Because they talk about that in a lot of, in the West, when they talk about Shiva, they talk about the male sex organ. It's not true?
No.
Okay. For fertility and stuff like that?
No.
Okay. So what does it represent? It just represents that shape. What does it represent? Power or?
Power, yes, that's the power, and that's the creator.
Okay. Is there a color associated with it? Like black, white?
Especially black.
Black, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. What comes to mind for me when I think about God and I think about that shape, what I think about is a standard, a ruler.
Yeah.
A ruler.
Ruler, yeah.
When you want to measure something, you take out a rigid stick and you go 1, 2, 3. It's like a measurement.
Measurement.
This is how I see this symbol. Yeah, the lingam. I see it like this is unchanging. This is the standard by which everything is measured. And another word for that is a ruler.
Ruler, yeah.
And the word ruler also means king or leader. Ruler. This word? Ruler. He's my ruler. He's my leader. He's my king. So I see a connection between the standard and between dominion, or being the sovereign king, being the one we submit to. I don't know if this is compatible with your understanding of the lingam, a fixed thing that's not going to change.
Yeah.
What is the role of science in Hinduism? Do you believe in science?
Yes, I believe in science, but my belief is that in our Vedas, our book says, when the science finish, then Vedas start. So Veda is vast bigger than science.
It's above science.
It's above science, yes.
It's more
than science.
Science flows from God, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And so today in our world, there are a lot of atheists that are very excited about science. They think that it's the ultimate, but it's only the beginning.
No, but
it's only
there
the
is
beginning.
one sentence. About the Albert Einstein, the one of the biggest scientists. Say he's 10 year the sea bank. He say
by the seashore.
No, seashore. He say like there is so many there is a sand. There is all knowledge. And I know the knowledge, just one
grain of sand.
One grain of the sand, I know. The rest is known by God. No one knows.
Yeah. It's for sure.
So science is just only this, and Veda,
Yeah.
it's what?
Can you describe to me some of the more special moments in your religious life as a religious person? I don't know if you've had experiences that moved you or where you felt like you were transported or something like that. Is there anything like that?
Yeah. My belief is that if you think good for everyone, the goodness come. Your thought is good, and your thought have a power to bring that things. In my life, I can, so many times I experience if someone is struggling and they struggling. Let's say there is one guy, the car doesn't start. I go say, come help me. The person asks me, help me. Just I go and sit there and just do the same thing he does. That thing gonna work, I'm sure.
Because of your prayer?
Oh no, because of my thought. It's right. It's gonna be turned it on. Because of I thought that way. I thought the positive way.
Yeah.
So my positive thought, the work done.
And you experienced this?
Yes, so many times. Some houses on the street. I'm walking on the path. He say, I have this problem. Can you check a little bit? I go and just touch. I do nothing, and it's work. Because of the positive thinking.
Okay.
I don't have a power. I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
It's done by the supreme power.
Yeah.
But it's my positive power, and this gift of God is done by God.
Because you believe, you have faith.
Faith, yes.
Faith, and you can do. You can help bring the power of God.
Power, yes.
That's great. Yeah, we believe the power of prayer.
Prayer, yes.
And trusting. Number one.
Trusting, yeah.
Because for God, it's easy.
Easy, yeah.
To start the car. That's so easy for Him.
Yeah.
So, how do you rely on your faith, or how do you get comfort from your faith?
Oh, because of like a Hinduism, it say, always be happy what you have it.
Appreciate.
There is one guy like driving with a nice car, sport car, and he look at the helicopter. Oh, gosh, I have this helicopter. Another the medium car, and they look at the car who is sitting like the sport car. He said, oh, one day why not I have this car? And there is one cyclist. He thought, oh, why I don't have this car? And there is just walking on the path. They say, oh, why I don't have this bicycle? And there is one, they don't have a leg. And they thought, why if I have my leg? So better is like what you have it, appreciate. And be happy and try to go one step up without hurting anybody. So that's the good thing. If every person think like that, and here it's gonna be heaven.
Yeah. So how do you explain all the evils of the world war and selfishness? Is it because in my worldview we have God, the perfect God, created man, Adam and Eve, and they disobeyed because they fell into temptation to doubt God's goodness. They made a mistake. And now today we have so many consequences.
Yes.
This is karma, right?
Karma, yes.
Cause
karma.
and effect.
Cause and effect, yeah. Karma.
You make something and then there's a result from that. Consequence.
Yes, consequence.
So I believe in that karma.
Yes.
Do you have a similar story about our beginning of how we made a mistake, the first mistake, and how that made all the other mistakes today?
We have a yugas. You heard about the yoga? There is a Sat Yuga, Dapar Yuga, Treta Yuga, and Kali Yuga. Now there is a Kali Yuga, the last stage of mankind, last stage of
these are
universe.
the ages. Okay.
Ages, yes.
Long, huh?
Long ages, like there is a first is Sat Yuga. That time there is the 16 type of better good qualities in the man. All mankind have. That time there is all are like a god.
Okay.
Then the first Sat Yuga, there's long eras. After there is a Treta Yuga. That time they lost two good characters.
Do you know which ones?
I don't know.
Okay.
I have to look and I have to read.
Okay.
But there is in Treta Yugas, now Dapar Yugs, they lost 2. In the third one, they are long 2. And there are the Treta Yugas, they lost another 2. So they have remained just only 12. And in Kali Yuga, we have just only 4. We are losing almost 12.
We started with how many?
We started with 16.
16, and then we went
And
to
after
14.
we lose 2, 14, and
then
after
12,
we went to 12, and then
now we
after
have
4.
Oh boy, big jump.
Big jump.
How
in
many
Kali Yuga.
years ago was that?
It's 5,000 years.
Okay, so
5,000 years. Before 5,000 years, there is a Krishna born in India.
Oh.
They have a 16 character, good character.
Oh yeah.
And after we lose,
Okay, interesting. You know, the Jews believe that the Earth is about 5,000, almost 6,000 years
16
old.
years, yes.
6,000 years old. So you have that in common, that sort of young Earth.
Yes,
Do you believe that the Earth is millions of years old?
yes,
You do.
yes, you do.
But before that, it was the very long first era. Is that what you're saying? The sort of paradise was.
I think a paradise, yes.
How long did that last?
It's thousands of years.
Okay.
You know, I believe in that. Maybe there is a history. Do you know about the Alexandria Library?
Yeah.
Alexandria Library.
Yeah.
The world
In
of
Egypt.
whole knowledge is there, and this one is destroyed by Muslim. Almost all knowledge is destroyed by, and it takes so many years to burn. Many years to burn.
Oh, wow.
Because of all education is there in Alexandria Library, and we lost everything.
Why do you think someone would do that? That's not very good.
You know, there is in Hinduism, like I can say, some of where I know, always people do good, and sometimes there is something they try to do, doing bad, but he don't recognize I'm doing bad. And that's way is our the religions going very, very low level, and then this thing happens. But the Mahatma Gandhi said, if your religion is bad, but you don't have to go to other religion. This is no good for you. Never go to other, accept all religions are same. So why did you change?
Okay.
You don't have to go change the religion.
Yeah. This was Mahatma Gandhi?
Mahatma Gandhi said.
Okay. So if you're Christian, stay Christian. If you're Muslim, stay Muslim. If you're Hindu,
doesn't
stay
matter.
Hindu. Okay. And you agree with that?
Yeah.
What if you have no religion? Because some people today are born with no religion.
No religions for me, as long as he believe in mankind, and that's good enough.
Oh yeah?
Yes, that's good enough. Mankind doesn't hurt anybody.
Oh no?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay. There's no evil philosophy that is really bad.
The evil philosophy to harm people.
Yeah.
You harm people,
Yeah.
and that's a bad thing.
Like a mafia.
Mafias and yeah.
In India, there are conflicts, religious conflicts, right?
Yes.
Can you explain just a little bit about how you understand that?
The conflict is like there is some NGO, Christian NGO.
Yeah.
They give the money and they interchange the religion.
To influence religion.
Influence the religion. They say that so many Hindu become a Christian.
Okay.
So this is a big like
It's a problem.
a big problem in India.
Because you're not supposed to switch religion.
Yeah, but as long as the people choose, I have to go in Christianity, no problem, they can go. But
To get
do
forced.
not get forced, or do not give them any to
Incentive.
do that.
Yeah. It's not sincere. It's not from the heart.
Not from the heart. Yes.
Yeah. That's too bad. And does Islam do this also?
Islam, Islam, I think they don't do it, but if you read about the history, they attack the people and then by force They do them force. You accept Islam, otherwise I will kill you. They're gonna convert the people like this.
Fear.
Fear, yes, with the fear.
It's no good.
And in India, there is all Hindu before, and they convert to Muslim the same way.
So are there Hindu politicians that are very fanatical about Hindu religion?
No,
No?
not at all, not at all.
Okay. Because the nature of your religion is different.
Different, yes. But some of them is like very conservative, like strict. But
Traditional.
no, very rare, very less percentage of people like this.
Yeah.
The most of is like very open.
So I think it would be pretty easy for Islam to defeat Hindu culture
Yes,
because they're strong and rigid, and you are open
open, yes,
and accepting.
accepting, yeah.
So the dominant one can come in easily.
Easily.
So what prevents Islam from spreading more rapidly? Because it seems like a danger in India that you're an accommodating people. You're open and friendly, and they're coming with strict ideas. It seems like it would be just a question of time, a matter of time before all of India becomes a Muslim. What would prevent that from happening? Would you be willing to die for your faith?
I don't get
You
it.
convert or die. So what are you going to choose? Are you going to become Muslim, or are you going to die for your faith?
Die.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Are there many Hindus that are willing to die
Yes.
for
Yes.
their culture, for their faith?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? Because it matters? Because
It's matter,
the
yeah.
truth matters?
Truth matter. Yeah.
Okay. And your religion is more true than Islam?
No, but if I say that, then my religion, I'm also wrong.
So you can't say that.
Yeah, I can say that.
But you can only say it's true for you.
There is good thing is there, and bad thing is there.
Okay.
We can accept good thing because I like about the Muslim. They pray together and the same time, and they are very strict to pray, timing and every. In Hinduism, there is so many you do or no, it doesn't force you. But the Muslim people obey the rule and yes, you have to do.
Yeah.
You cannot say no.
There's structure.
Structure.
Yeah, you like that.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a
Yeah.
good thing. Yeah.
And they are all united too much. But as much as there is a good thing to do and united, it's good. But when the bad thing to do, that time also they are united too. That's bad.
So we've spoken about Islam. What about Christianity? What is your view of Christianity? You've already spoken about the sort of forced conversions with money and NGOs.
Just on NGOs. That part is a little bit. We are worried about our stability. Our we're gonna stay Hinduism, so our existence. That part is feared of. One day everybody gonna be Christian.
You're a Hindu, but I want to ask you a little bit about some of the other Eastern religions, like the Hare Krishnas. Are they
Krishna.
Hindu?
Yes, they're Hinduism.
Okay.
It's Hinduism.
They're not seen as a lower or
No, they're the same.
okay. Yeah. They're as respected as any other
Yes,
religion.
yes, yes.
Okay.
We are very proud because of we never say to come. They come itself.
What do you mean?
No Hindus say you come to our religions and accept our Hinduism.
And yet it's very popular.
No single person. The advertise.
No one's pushing
to come.
it. Yeah.
Not missing. No one say even come to our religion. You have to come. You have to choose
Yeah.
yourself, your inner voice.
The Hare Krishnas, they're chanting in public places, in airports and stuff like that. This is
Yes.
attracting people with the food, with the music, with the.
Yeah, possible, but I don't heard about Leno. And they are more, if you see they are doing better than us.
In terms of numbers?
Yes. No. They know about the God, and they they put their effort in better than us. More than Hindu.
Devotion.
More devotion, yes. It makes us very proud.
They're Hindu.
Yes.
Yeah. With a special devotion
Special devotion, yeah.
to Krishna.
Krishna, yes.
Hari just means Hare Krishna.
Hari means like,
Praise or?
pray, yes, that name the God.
Oh, Hari's his name.
Name the God, yeah, Hari means like they're gonna take your all sorrow. Hari means it take all your sorrow and give you the
Joy?
Joy, yeah.
Okay. So you would be comfortable going to a Hare Krishna temple?
Yes.
You feel right at home?
Yeah.
And so their special devotion to Krishna is, you think there's a reason why they have such success and such devotion? Is it because Krishna is the god of one particular aspect?
Yeah.
Who is
Bhagavad
Krishna?
Gita. He's a God.
Okay. The god
It's
of...
Bhagavata. The Krishna tell the story to Arjuna. It's called Bhagavad Gita. They give all education to Arjuna.
Was Krishna
He's
blue?
about-
Blue? Is he blue? Blue color?
No, black.
He's black?
Krishna all black. Yeah.
Who's the blue guy? He's like a young boy that's blue.
It's Krishna also same. It's
Yeah,
like
same thing.
childhood.
Okay. And does he have characteristics of wisdom, learning, or something, or war, or what is his?
The Krishna is all about the politics.
Oh yeah.
It's all about politics.
Ah, okay. Social life
Yeah.
for the good of society.
Good exercise. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Maybe that's why.
They tell about the wars against devils.
Okay.
In Mahabharata, there is to the same family. There is 5 Pandavas and there is 100 Kauravas. The Kauravas are bad; they're doing bad, and the 5 Pandavas is following the religious and it's a dharma, the good
Good work.
And they fight each other for ruling the empire.
Okay. To gain control.
Yeah, again the control. There is a long story I cannot explain, but after all the Pandava is right. Still there are 5, but they are win against the 100 Kaurava because of they are bad. And that's all the story tell by the Krishna to Arjun when they fight each other, Kaurava and Pandavas.
Okay.
In what we say, in war.
This is the story of the Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah, Bhagavad Gita. Yeah.
Okay. And Arjuna was a real historical character?
Yes, he's a historical character. Human. Yes, he's a human.
And like a prince or something?
Yeah,
High caste.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
There is in 5 Pandavas. There is a Yudhishthir, is a king. Bhima, Arjuna, Sahadev, and Nakula. There's 5.
Oh, Arjuna is one of the 5.
Yeah, one of the 5. Yes.
Oh, so why?
He has a good, the knowledge of
Archery.
yeah.
Okay, but the story is being told from Krishna to Arjuna?
Arjuna, yeah.
But Arjuna knows the story. He's one of the 5.
No, but he
should know the story. He's one of the main guys in the story, no?
Yeah.
So Krishna is explaining to him about his own life.
Own life, no. He tell about the fighting against the
Oh, a strategy how to win.
strategy how to win against the bad people.
And then does the story go on to show the battle being won?
Yeah.
Okay. And then does Arjuna talk with
And Arjun
Krishna?
talk with the Krishna. When Arjuna see the brothers, they are brothers. So Arjuna, when he see the other side, there is a people who want to fight. He say, how can I fight? And then Krishna explained him, if they are bad, you have to fight.
Principle.
For truth, you have to fight. If you don't fight, you are also coming as a bad.
Yeah, that's a very important story.
Yeah.
It's So I think this explains the psychology of the Muslims when they say you could have a good friend Muslim, but when it comes time to fight, they see you like on the opposite side.
Enemy, yes, always.
So religion is always dividing us in a way.
Yes, in a way, yeah.
Because what's true for me may be not true for you on some detail. And it's not important now, but in wartime,
Yeah.
we're gonna take sides, even though we're brothers, right? So this is the story of all humanity, all through history.
Yeah.
Lots of conflict.
But in Hinduism, they're not gonna hurt you, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Hinduism doesn't believe in to hurt anybody.
they're more peaceful.
More-
Do they
more
have
peaceful.
armies in India? The Hindus, do they have an army?
India, big army,
For self-defense?
for self-defense, and in history, I can say prove India never attacked any country. Never attacked.
Okay.
In whole history, you can see India never attacked any country.
Wow. Yeah.
But truth always win. It take time, but always win.
So if someone doesn't have religion, what would you say to them?
As long as the mankind, like the humanity. For me, the humanity is the most important religion for everybody. Kindness, humanity. Do not hurt anybody.
If you like your worldview, if you think it's swell, if you got some questions, ask me and I'll tell. All you got to do is ask. All you got to do is ask.